Simon says, pat your heads. Simon says, rub your bellies. Simon says, give your daddy a hug.
Yeah! Hey, I'm Jesse. Did you know that playing the game Simon Says with your kids is actually really good for their brains? And it's also a fun way for them to practice self-regulation, the ability to control your behavior. This game also requires players to listen, focus, and follow directions. And if your kids are like mine, well, they can definitely use some more practice in that area. In this video, I'll show you how to play. To play, start by choosing someone to be Simon, the leader. Simon will give commands to the other players. When the commands begin with Simon Says, the other players must follow those instructions. If the command does not begin with Simon Says, any player who follows it is out.
All right, guys, we ready to play? You sure? All right, so Simon says, touch your head. Simon says, touch your ears. Simon says, close your eyes. Reach down and touch your toes. Simon says, touch your nose. Simon says, move like a robot. Simon says, play the air guitar. Now freeze. I gotcha. All right.
When kids learn to listen carefully to each command and decide whether to follow, they're demonstrating self-regulation, which will help them do well in school.
Simon says, flap your arms like a chicken. Simon says, stand on one foot. Simon says, make a funny face. Simon says, twirl like a ballerina. All right, now bow. Simon says, touch your ears. Touch your nose. Simon says, quietly run in place. Simon says, stop. Simon says, run again. All right, let's take a little break. I got you again. All right.
You can adapt this game to play with kids of all ages. My little one, for example, may be too young to fully understand the rules of Simon Says. So when I play with him, my focus is introducing him to new words.
Simon says, touch your ears. Yeah, good job. Simon says, touch your nose. Yeah, good job. Simon says, smile. Simon says, wiggle your fingers. Simon says, flap your arms like a chicken. Simon says, dance in place. Yeah!
As you can see, my kids love to play Simon Says, and I love that they get to practice their self-regulation skills. Now we want to know how you and your kids play Simon Says. Share pictures and videos by hashtagging them Mother Goose Club. Add your stories in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe to be the first to hear about new videos.
Simon says, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, I'm Jesse. Just in case you didn't know, I'm Jesse. Definitely use some...
All right. Simon says, get it together.
The ability to control your behavior.
You guys are so good. Whoa, just smacked me in the face. I can't win. I can't win with these guys.
The ability to control your
Simon says, rub your belly.
Let's try it again.
Really good for your kids' brains? No. Really good for your kids' brains? That sounds funny. Actually, really good with their brains. So you have your kids and their brains.
Touch your nose. Touch your nose. Dude, you're good. I thought I was gonna get him on that one.
When kids learn, ow now, brown cow, to understand the rules of practice their and share and add. Too young to understand. If the command Simon says, say goodbye. It's fun. It's a fun way. Fun. Fun. Funyuns.